What the heck? Forget the timer. Let's start early. I know you've all been early, so I want to start early as well. I was going to start a few minutes earlier, but had some technical issues. So thank you so much, Nick, for jumping on the live stream channel in Discord so we could test that out. But I think it's working now. So Nick, if you could say hi to everyone and introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, I'm Nick, also known as NH Kerrigan in the Discord. Here with Eddie just to test the new live stream Discord channel. So if you are interested in hopping in and have a comment to share in one of our project reviews, make sure you are in our Discord. I will drop the link in the chat in case you are not, and then hop into the live stream voice channel. This is an audio only channel, which is why you can't see my face. So you won't need to worry about having a camera. Just bring yourself, your sparkling personality, and your voice.
Perfect, Nick. What an awesome intro. Thank you so much. That was epic. So everyone, the idea behind this is a kind of like a radio show. I thought you could all type in the chat, which is epic, but it would be great also if some of you wanted to come and, when we review projects, give your thoughts and opinion. Or if you have any questions, just jump in. So if you have any questions, do ask it in the chat or in Discord, although I'm not going to be looking at Discord at the moment, but Nick might be. Nick's one of our awesome mods. Yeah, what an amazing intro. That was brilliant. I think, and Nick, you do all my intros on my live streams from now on.
I'd be happy to do the intros for you. For now, though, let me get out of the way so our community members can join as they wish. The channel is restricted, so only one person can join Eddie at a time. So do be mindful of that and allow everybody to participate. Don't monopolize Eddie's very valuable time. And with that, I will drop out of here.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you again, Nick. So everyone, just to clarify that it's only people with the role Team Eddie. So you've been here a while, then you can join the audio because you've got to put up some trust first. I don't want anyone coming in and swearing and being rude because we are a super inclusive community. Right, I know you're all excited to see if your project is going to get reviewed today. So what I've done, I will share this in the chat. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go to the oldest issue, which is this one down here. Is it behind my big head? No, you can still see it. And we're going to go through those and go through the oldest one and review. Let's review it together. Give your thoughts, give your opinions, and that will be really useful because I want to start the conversation, but I want to get your suggestions and feedback. By the way, how was Nick's audio? Just let me know. Was it loud enough? Was it a similar level to mine? Was it too loud, too quiet? Do let me know and we can tweak it. It is the first time on, I should rename this to like radio video show or something. We'll think of an idea. I know all of you have got amazing ideas. So let's have a look. I've missed loads of things in the chat. I love it that some of you were like 30 an hour early or 30 minutes early. That was really epic. That made my day. So thank you all so much. And then you all did the countdown, 7 minutes, 2 minutes. That was epic. Right. Before I get too distracted, let's have a look at some reviews. So the first one, the oldest one, which is back in December. So I am kind of almost 8 weeks behind. So apologies for that. Shyam, hopefully I pronounced that right. You can see the community's done reviews already. So do submit an issue. Make sure you create it with the right issue type, open source reviews, so other people in the community can give suggestions and feedback. So let's have a look. What have we got? So what do you all think about this? Let us know in the chat. But also, if anyone wants to jump on the audio, I should get a ding, and I should be able to look over there and see what's going on. This looks really good. I like the code going up the screen. It looks jQuery style. Maybe that's something you do. I don't know. I like the animated cartoon. Again, is that custom for you? That's pretty cool if it was. And you've been busy. Lots of green squares. I like it. So, and you're part of the Eddie Hub community. It's not appearing. I know you've contributed to the Eddie Hub community, but you're not part of it. You should raise another issue with another type. If I go back to there, when you go to new, you can create a bug, question. Actually, question I need to remove because we're using discussions more. So we probably should remove that template. So if anyone wants a green square for today, we're going to have lots of green square giveaways. Let's get your profile active. then, and not just on our projects, and also on the projects we review. So if someone could raise an issue on our support repo saying that we probably should remove the community question issue type because we want to direct people to discussions, therefore you can have threaded conversations. So that's, number one. But if you want to get invited to the organization, you can hit get started and you can ask to be invited to the organization. And guess what? You get a green square for getting invited to the organization. Raising issues gets you green squares. And as we always say in EddieHub, collaboration first, code second. Right, let's have a look. EddieHub radio show. Yeah, maybe. Let's have a look. Ashkita, if I pronounced it right, happy to see the reviews. Awesome. Yeah, it's really interesting to see lots of different projects because we come up with some constructive ideas, but also I think, oh, wow, they thought of that. I never thought of that. That's awesome. I remember we reviewed a project probably a couple of months ago and we were all blown away by how awesome their README was because it even had a section on why they named the project the way they did. And I love that. We should probably have that about where EddieHub came about, which is quite an interesting one too. I think the community came up with that, and that could be quite good. So if someone wants to raise an issue for that, how did the name EddieHub, maybe like the history of EddieHub, because originally it was Eddie Jowd Community because I couldn't think of a name. It was quite big and long. I knew we were eventually going to change it. And then the community came up with EddieHub, and I think there's some other ones as well, but the hashtags were taken and so forth. So we should have a little section on that, or maybe on the website. I mean, lots of great ideas. As I shout these out, say open source in the chat and raise the issue. And but make sure you raise the issue good. Remember, explain. Let me think of an example. So we do have someone in the chat who I want to refer to. Where is it? I think their name is different on Discord compared to YouTube, so I can't find them now. That's why you should have the same name on both. I want to give them a shout out, but I can't at the moment. But they raised an issue. They commented on an issue on my GitHub repo, personalizing my GitHub account. And they made me realize that I just wrote the title. And I said, Eddie, what do you mean by this issue? And I raised it like 3 months ago. Actually, maybe even 6 months ago. I was looking at this issue going, they're asking me what this issue's about. And I don't know, because when I raised it like 3 to 6 months ago, I can't remember what it was. That's why it's so important not just to have a short title. It's important to give it a description so other people can have context. So let's have a look. We've got lots of awesome people in the chat. Aha! Aditya, I think it was yourself that raised it, if I remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. Perfect Noise. I'm guessing noise. And Niket, thank you very much. That's awesome. I should bring some of these awesome messages on the screen. Look at this. I don't know how this one's going to show on the screen. The green squares don't show. Okay. But, we all know that's green squares, I think. That's awesome. So thank you all for that. But I'm glad the sound is good. No one has jumped into the Eddie radio show yet. So Nick broke the ice with that. Feel free to jump in. Okay, let's go back to reviewing. Right. So I need to raise an issue, a comment on their work. But feel free that you can raise issues on their repo as well. So I want to put them all in one go here. Thank you for submitting for review. Is it all behind my head? No, it's okay. Reviewed on live stream, and then let's make a list of what we come up with. So, but you can raise issues, so you can get the green squares. So as I put an item in this list, feel free, if you agree with it, raise an issue on their repo, and their repo is up here. Let me share the link to this here as well. We've got some more people joining. Karuna, you're late. You've been out partying, I know. It's okay. I know what you young kids are like, always out partying and so forth. Kartiki, great to have you here. Vi, Utkarsh, hopefully I pronounced that right. Avinash, awesome. Cool. Okay, let's have a look. Right, let's actually do some reviews. By the way, if you're watching, help support this channel by giving the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, so my first suggestion was the code. Like, is the code theirs? Animated what do you think about this? I think animated GIF of code looks great, but is it your code? Question mark. I think that's an important one. It's good to have this, but don't. Karuna, I'm just joking. Don't worry. It's awesome to have you here. I know you're busy, and I know you've been working hard on the awesome open source project for EdiHub. So thank you so much for doing that. And I can't wait to release the video next Wednesday of us having that chat about your project and how you and the community all got together and helped each other. That was epic, and hopefully I can record more videos with other people as well. Nick has joined back in. Nick, how you doing?
Good. I figured if nobody else was going to come hang out, I might as well, come visit.
Sounds good. So what are your thoughts on this?
So, it looks great. If I start from the top here,
Yeah.
I'm looking at both the animated Danny Phantom GIF and the code GIF. My big concern with the Danny Phantom GIF is that is copyrighted material.
Okay.
And you always want to be careful about using assets that aren't yours, that you don't have the rights to. It's something that can, if a potential employer sees your profile and the first thing they see is something that may or may not fall under fair use laws, that can be a red flag. And you also don't want to open yourself up to DCMA takedown notices. Those are absolutely no fun.
Yeah, definitely.
And then the use of the GitHub integration for the activity and the most commonly used languages and all of that is also great. What I would recommend is you've used the integrations extra pins feature to add 2 repositories to your README, and then also have them pinned down below. So I look at weather forecast app in your README and then weather forecast app again in your pinned repositories. I would switch that up. If you want your weather forecast app and school website to be featured, leave them there with that integration in your README where they're a nice, bright, the synthwave color, and then remove them from your pinned repository section down below, and leverage that extra real estate to show off some other projects to really maximize the exposure that you get on your work when someone views your profile.
Yeah, that's very true. Okay, make some notes. You're not part of the EdiHub org. Real estate. Let me think. Repetition. Let me see. 2 repos repeated in README and also pinned repos. Could use this space for showing off other work. Lots of green squares though. Lots of green squares. So it shows consistency. Green squares aren't everything, but at least it shows consistency. Lots of green squares. That shows consistency. I mentioned the not have the rights to use it. I think we got that. That's good. Mostly
I would
around.
remove the profile view badge too.
Yeah, what does everyone in the chat think about that? I know someone mentioned it in Discord earlier, but we didn't chat about it. We're interested to know. I don't like the profile views either. I know it's pretty cool. It's a dynamic number, but yeah, I don't like it either because you can fake it as well.
Also a falsified number. I just refreshed the page and
Exactly.
gave it 2 more profile views.
I might just write, I am not a fan of the profile view badge. I was going to say something else. Oh, yeah. So you can see down here, they're just about the commits. They should really also do code reviews, issues, and pull requests. Commits are high, but pull request, code reviews, and issues are low. That sounds okay. Give them lots of feedback. Has anyone else in the chat given some feedback? Sorry, I've been a bit distracted. What have I missed? Great to see all the EdiHubbers here. Yeah, let's bring some of these messages up on the screen. Let's have a look. There we go. Cover my face. I'm here behind it. But let's have a look. Pratik, you didn't miss anything unless this is yours. This is the first one we're doing, so I don't think you've missed anything. Don't worry about being late. We've got another person joining our Discord. Awesome. Great to have you as part of the Discord. Alex is going to join in audio shortly as well. Great. My green squares shows the consistency of my inconsistency. Okay. At least you're honest and open. That's awesome. Cool. And Rudu is going to join as well. And something else I saw. We do have a question. How's your male to female viewership stats doing? I hope you don't have to be around the projects. I haven't checked their stats in a few weeks, but it wasn't doing so great before. But hopefully it's doing a lot better as I've been speaking at more women in tech events and so forth. So an underrepresented groups. So I'm hoping that it might be doing a bit better. Cool. Okay. Yeah, if someone wants to join, yeah, just message and Nick will drop in and out through the live stream. He doesn't mind sharing. Try to use social icons too. Let's have a look. Oh yes, you're right. There's Twitter here on the left, LinkedIn, but it might give more viewership, kind of more traffic to it. Maybe use social icons as links. Cool. Okay, I'm going to put that as a comment. Actually, I should close it now. But everyone, don't forget, share the link in above. Feel free to raise issues. I'm sure they'll appreciate it, raising issues of your thoughts and your ideas. And some of the suggestions, borrow some from here if you agree with them. Okay, that's one down. What we've got, if I refresh this, disappear off the bottom. Let's see if we can get through a few of these today. Review stand note. Okay, I think I reviewed this already. I did review it. Oh, it wasn't on a live stream. I think I reviewed it because they wanted it for a project. Okay, so let's see what changes they made. So let's have a look. Project submission. Where is the GitHub project? Oh, here we go. So I won't cheat and use my existing notes. Let's have a look at what they changed. So actually on the previous one, did they have a description? I didn't. Oh no, it wasn't. It was your profile, so it doesn't need to have one really. So that's fine. Let's have a look. Okay, the chat's really quiet, everyone. Don't be shy. Write your thoughts. What do you think? What do you think about this one? What's your first impression? It's got 46 stars, which is pretty good. 5 forks, again, which is good. So I think the description's a little bit on the long side, but that's not the end of the world. It's just my personal preference. I prefer kind of like, bam. Actually, I got sound effects. I prefer... Bam. Oh no, the wrong one. That's the battle snake. Oops. Okay, guys, our first technical issue of the stream. I had the wrong sound effect for that one. Right. Okay. Apologies for that. Maybe I'm scared to do another one now because it might go wrong. Okay, let's hold fire on sound effects for the moment. Actually, on the previous project, we didn't check the insights, but again, it's the customized profile, so it's a bit different to a project. I love this stand note logo. Yeah, it's very good, the logo. That is very awesome. It is very cool. I like that. It's still BAM. Thanks, Alex. Always supportive. I really appreciate that. Okay, well, Battlesnakes just got a shout out. And we're going to do a live stream probably next week on... Is it next week on Battlesnakes or the week after? Probably the week after, because I need to work on my Battlesnake. Okay, so yeah, their logo is really, really awesome. Really, really nice. Description is good. They've got topics. They've got license. Let's go straight to the Insights tab and then go straight to community. Let's have a look. They don't have an issue template and a pull request template, and that's not the end of the world. The important parts are README, description, contributing guideline, license, and code of conduct. I mean, this looks pretty good. Oh, there is a missing image here, so I'm gonna raise that, and you also feel free. Let me share the link in the chat, and you also feel free to raise it. We should have a sound effects maybe for when we find something negative, and maybe when we find something positive. So something negative, missing image. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. Reviewing on a live stream. Let me get the live stream link. And remember, I want you all to get green squares. So by me putting a comment in, I'm not getting a green square, but I am collaborating. And I want you to raise it on the repo so you can get the green squares for today. Let's have a look. I can take a screenshot. I can take a screenshot. I can drag an image from one screen to another, right? Let's see. Let's try this. I'll just say in the links section. You know what? I won't take a screenshot because I'll probably break something. Here are some of my thoughts. Looks great. Amazing logo. Missing image in the links section. Oh, I see the chat moving. Yeah, very good design website footer. Could use better ideas though. Yeah, I think when someone reviews things, you can get different perspectives, which is really important, which is why I'm all really keen for you all to give your thoughts and feedback. I really like the team section. I really like the way you've got their profile pictures is using contributors, which I don't use, or all contributors, which I don't use, but it looks really good. I think they've done really well. Collapsible sections. Very nice. I'm not sure. I don't know what your thoughts are, everyone watching. I'm not sure about having a branch for different sections of the code because it's kind of like a mono repo, but not a mono repo. So I personally would prefer like a mono repo. That's where in the top of the root of the folder, you would, rather than using the different branches, you still use branching for features and bug fix and so forth. But then rather than using branches for the different types in the different sections in the project, you would have in here a folder which was, let me see, a folder that was Chrome, a folder that was front end, a folder that was back end. Actually, the naming convention isn't consistent. That's actually one thing we should name. If we notice the branch names, it's React front end, but Django and not Django back end. So probably branching naming inconsistent. And the example was React front end and also just Django. Okay. Actually,
One thing
yeah.
one thing I notice, if I'm hopefully not jumping ahead on your train of thought here,
No, not at all. Go ahead.
they have, I see, looks like 5 team members.
Yeah.
And if I go look at pull requests, there's a total of 8. And what that tells me is they're likely committing directly to these branches, which are, according to their workflow, production branches. And that's something I never recommend doing. Personally, you should always work off of a separate branch and then PR it in when the feature is complete.
Use PRs for all changes. Also, I'm going to mention, now you mentioned that, you made me think of something else which is quite important, which I think is important. Everyone in the chat, let me know if you think it's important or not. But what I was thinking was that because they're using different branches for different code bases, they can't use, what's it called? Nick, I think you mentioned it in our organization channel a couple of days ago. What does GitHub call it when you can say you're responsible for that bit of code? Oh, code owners. Yes, that's the one. Let me just write, using branches for different code bases. Let me write something. It would be better. This would make more sense, I think. It would be, I think it would be better. It's just my opinion. I think it would be better to use mono repo style. Using branches for different code bases, you miss out on features like code owners. Because if they had it in one mono repo and had different folders for each of the code base, then they could use code owners file for each of those folders rather than different branches.
Yeah, it also means they seem to be missing out on, I don't see a .github folder at all, so they're missing out on GitHub actions, so their CI/CD pipeline. They're missing out on issue templates, a pull request template.
Yes, that's very, very true. Let's put that in actually. I want to add that. Let me see. I say use GitHub Actions. I think that's quite an important one. Use GitHub Actions for automation.
Also, if I look at their contributing guidelines, they have one paragraph on their contributing guidelines is contributing guidelines. And then the rest is a copy paste of their code of conduct, which is also found in the code of conduct folder
good
or file.
spot. Oh, wrong one. I meant to go to code of conduct. Interesting. Good spot. Okay. That's like an important one. Having that duplicated, I don't think adds value. Having a link to it might make sense, but if you really believe in your code of conduct, that's good. But code of conduct text duplicated in contributors file. Nice. Okay, I think that looks good. We'll move on to the next one. Thank you, Nick, for that. That is awesome. You spotted lots of things that I didn't. I like that. See, that's why I keep telling everyone, so everyone watching, you can all add value, different points of views. Everyone noticed different things. So even if a pull request in your team or in the open source community has already been reviewed, review it again. You'll spot something different. And I think that's really, really important. Right, next one. If I refresh this, we should have one less. Awesome. Last commit was almost a month ago. That's not too bad. They could be using other branches. A month isn't too bad. I know most people in open source are busy with day jobs, studies, etc., and so on. Let me see what I missed in the chat as well. Did I miss anything? I've seen the repos that have different branches and telling contributors to raise PRs on a respective branch, and then they merge it into the main branch. Maybe due to they don't want their production to be affected. Yeah, it's important to have a good branching strategy without overcomplicating it. So I think having it so that you've got your kind of your production, your deployment branch, maybe a dev branch where you do all the integration, where all the PRs come in. Sometimes you miss that. I know I missed that in some of my repos, but when it gets to a certain critical mass or certain momentum or certain complexity, then I might introduce it later. So I think that is important. Yeah, Nick, I love that. It's encouraging people to join the audio. So don't be shy, everyone. Should I call some people out? So let's call some regulars. So we've got Alex is a regular. You should definitely... Karuna, you've been in videos with me. You've got a video coming out on Wednesday. So you should join the audio. We've got... Oh, I didn't... I noticed... was it Chi said hi? Sorry, Chi. I missed that earlier up the chat. Hopefully I've pronounced your name right. I'm not sure about the accent above the I. I have trouble pronouncing my own name. So don't take it personally. But come on the audio and let me know if I pronounce your name right or not. That'd be awesome. Okay, review my profile. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, Nick's dropped off. Who's dropping in? Let's have a look. Don't be shy. I'm just looking at looking over that way, looking at the Discord chat in Team Eddie. See if anyone wants to join. We've got Alex on. Alex, how you doing?
Hello.
How are you?
It's fine. I'm now trying not to make echo in the stream.
Oh yes, good point. Yes, you need to mute the live stream as well.
Yep. I've just done that, yeah.
Awesome, good thinking. I didn't think to mention that before, so thank you. We've got our next profile. Okay, what do you think? It's very busy, I suppose, is my first impression. It looks good. It's full, but it's quite busy.
Yeah, I think that it's has I really love the animation here. And
maybe too much animation.
It's on the limit, I think.
Yeah, I guess it's a personal preference. For me, I find it slightly over because my eyes are kind of going over here and then over there and over here and over there. I'd rather just kind of have their favorite thing animated.
Yeah, it would be nicer to have a little less, but the idea is overall is good for me.
Cool. Let me start writing this and we'll leave some positive feedback. Thank you for sharing, reviewing on live stream. Oh, I didn't share the link with you all because you might want to raise some issues, get some green squares. Let's have a look. There you go. There's the issue I shared. Well, you can get to their profile from there. Okay, so looks really what's a good word? Like really full? I don't know if full's a good word. I thought it translates well. Looks really full profile. Okay, I'll write that. My English is terrible. But maybe has too many animations. Nick is right about the psychedelic. I don't know if it affects epilepsy or not. I'm not sure. The colorful image may affect people. I can't even spell epilepsy, so how am I going to do this? Epilepsy. Autocomplete saved the day. Awesome. So what else do we think? They've got a description. I think it looks good. They've got followers. They've got their links. They've got, well, I don't know what this badge is. Oh, profile views. Why 7 out of 11? I'm guessing that's 7 today and total 1,100 maybe. I'm not sure if I like profile views. I think profile views are not a great thing to show. I don't know.
I also spot because I use dark theme of GitHub, and the icons, the social icons on top are not very visible.
It's true. I think you're right, but because it's so colorful and busy that it's hard to see. Reach me here, but then you can also reach me up there. What's the difference? There's LinkedIn and there's LinkedIn again. So there's duplication of badges, I think.
Yeah, it could be.
Full badges. What else have we got? What are people writing in the chat? Wow, everyone's really shy in the chat. Let us know what you think. And I hope you're all raising issues on these repos to get the green squares. What else?
I really like I don't think this is live showing, but about the Spotify playing, it's really nice. If it's live and that Keshav, I don't think I spelled that correct. Sorry. If they're listening right now to this, I might put it on mine.
That's true. I can't click it because if it plays, I'll get like a copyright strike. But let's put that as a positive. Spotify animation is great. Is it live? I'll ask the question. I think it is. I think I've seen people do this with a GitHub action or something, where something gets triggered as an issue, then it gets updates your profile.
Yeah, sure. I really will take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm guessing. I don't know if anyone in the chat. Spotify playing shows a different song on your page. Oh, let me refresh and see. But my page could have had an old song on it. So if I refresh immediately again, let's check. No, it stays the same. So I think you should have the same as me now. I think my page has been open for a while.
Let me. Yep. It's the same. No,
Okay.
it's not.
It's not.
No. It's not the same.
I refreshed again. It has changed. Okay. Maybe they're changing songs? I don't know enough about it.
Yeah. I don't know.
No, it's changing too fast. Unless it's coincidence. I'm not sure. Interesting. Okay. We've asked the question, so let's see what they say as well. Awesome. Cool. Okay. I think we'll move on to the next one now. And Alex, we should look at your profile as you're on the call.
Yeah, if you want. Okay.
Let's have a quick look. Are you under your... I can't spell it. Yes, I can. Let's have a quick look. What does everyone think of Alex's profile? You've got our Eddie Hub kind of logo there. That's cool. And again here as well. Brilliant. This graph is cool. Haven't seen that one before. That's pretty cool. So you put code in the description. No, but how did you get the numbers on the left?
That, if I remember correctly, it's guest, GitHub guest.
And you put it... Oh, we see. It's a guest. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Oh, yeah, it has a different icon as well. Awesome. See, I'm learning all the time as well, so that's great. When Nick comes on next, we'll bring up Nick's profile too as well. I feel bad. But this looks really good. I really like this. I like this animation. It's clean, it's exciting, and you kind of got like one thing animated. How did you make the animation?
Well, on one site, I can't really remember now. It's canva.com or something like that.
Oh, okay, on Canva. I didn't realize you could do that on Canva. Okay, cool. But Alex, look, today is 19th of February. No green square.
Oh, okay. I will change that.
Yeah, you do it. Awesome. And I was going to say, have a quick look at your battle snake as well. I haven't done any changes. You haven't done any changes to your battle snake. Good. Nor have I. I haven't done any to mine yet either. So for our next battle snake game, it'd be good to... Hopefully I can do some more improvements to mine as well.
There's a lot of room for improvement there because my snake now does random moves, but smart random moves. So
nice. Actually, it just made me an idea. When I see this, I might put animated GIF in my battle snake README as an example. But I won't talk too much about Battlesnake today. I'll leave that for another stream. I got 2 repos. I don't want to review 2 because I want to try and get everyone's... What should we do? Everyone in the chat, what do you think? Should we do their repo or shall we do their profile? What do you all think? And while you're all thinking and writing in the chat, I want to catch up with the chat as well. Someone's hammering that skip button. Exactly, right. No, not the same. I do wonder about the Spotify, how accurate it is. How do you put code in the description as well? Another question, but I think we answered that. It's a GIF, so I didn't know that one either. Still on here, you can look.
Not GIF, a guest.
A GIST, thank you. Sorry, been a long week. Yes, GIST, not GIF. We've been talking too much about GIFs and people's profiles.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so Nick says we can review yours now. Okay, we'll review Nick's. Let's review Nick's then. Okay, we'll come back to Jonah. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. Let's have a look at Nick's. So Nick's, we all know Nick's username because it's the same everywhere. Let's open a new tab. And we'll search for... Does it come up? Yes, there we go. Nick's Battlesnake, 6 days ago. I think Nick's been working on it. Writing automated tests last time I heard. Okay, Nick. Awesome. Right, we're all going to review Nick's. I like the consistency with the... what do you call them? Like the kind of the cartoon characters. I really like the consistency. I think that's really good. And the colors, the branding is really good. I like that. And D-Raj, awesome to have you here. You come with good news. Remember the project I reviewed? And it was dormant. We're now reviving it. Awesome work. Great to hear, D-Raj. Okay, Muthu says the profile. Okay, we'll get back to Denver Coder One's profile, I think. See what other people have thought about as well. Let's have a look. Nick's just jumped on. Alex, thank you so much for joining. And we now have Nick. Wow, it has been a long week.
Yeah, no kidding. I feel it.
Okay, let's have a look. So I think this looks good. I really do. And just sponsoring people. So thank you so much. And you've got a sponsor as well. So I really, really like that. You got
Best
some
sponsor
badges.
ever.
First sponsor. Yes. Yeah, you definitely deserve it. You do lots of awesome stuff in the community, in our community, in your own community, and so forth. So this is really good. For anyone who doesn't know who Nick is one of our mods. Also has, what's your Discord called?
Kerrigan's Corner, and I'll drop the link in chat here.
Cool, Kerrigan's Corner. That's an awesome name. Very cool. And you work for Free Code Camp. I'm sure everyone here doesn't need an intro to Free Code Camp. You probably all know what that is. And Nick's green square. Oh my word! Look at those stats. You make mine look terrible, Nick. Let's give a sound effect. You won't be able to hear it, but everyone else can. There is a victory sound effect. Nice one, Nick. That is awesome. Okay, this weekend I need to work harder. Very cool. And yours are very commits heavy as well, but you still got 14% on code review, which is really good, and 13% on pull requests. So that is still very good. I think the graph is just a little misleading. That looks much more than 70%.
I commit frequently. As soon as something is working, it gets committed because I'm a heavy user of the Git reset feature.
Yeah, I think when something's ready and working, definitely commit it. So that's nice. I think it's really good. Cool. Now, I've got no constructive criticism for this. It's pretty awesome.
My banner is outdated, and you'll notice that I realize this now because I haven't looked at my own profile in months, that the GitHub icon and the personal website icon are switched, and this banner is significantly older than my current social banner, so it needs to be updated, which I guess I'll go take care of right now.
Before you take care of it, someone please in the chat, go raise an issue. Let me share this in the chat. Go raise an issue for Nick to say the banner's out of date and the icons don't match up. And so you can get your green square for today. Definitely do that. But no, this looks really good. I do really, really like it. I think it's great. Yeah, I have no constructive criticism. It's awesome. I really like it. Yeah, this is epic. Got description, you've got your location, everything down the side. It looks like a full profile. And then when you come down here, you see some really healthy numbers. And I think it's important for people to realize that it's not just about the commits, though. It is also about the collaboration, which you have loads of. I've seen it in our community, and I'm sure you do lots in other communities where you do, give people feedback on their pull requests, on the issues and so forth. So I think that's really important. And what's also is really good to see, Nick only started less than a year ago, really getting involved in open source around kind of April, May time.
April 15th, I think, was when I started coding, at all.
Nice. So. That's amazing. And you're an inspiration to lots of people. So less than a year, you're already working with Free Code Camp. You're already a mod in the EddieHub community, and you've destroyed probably mine and everyone else's in the chat put together with contributions as well. So awesome work. Very, very cool.
That profile too is, like all of my projects, open source and available for contribution. So if you go to that actual repository, the NH Kerrigan /NH Kerrigan repository, it's a full repository. So it's got the license, the README, the security policy, the contributing guidelines.
Oh, what's the security policy?
Just the standard.
Oh, okay.
Don't create GitHub issues for security. Contact me on the chat server instead.
Got you.
Which, since we brought that up, I will just shout out that for everybody, responsible reporting is so important when it comes to security issues and open source. And if you are using an open source project or looking at open source code and you see a security issue, security concern, never, ever, ever, ever create a GitHub issue for that, because now you've created a public record that this security issue exists, and anybody who has less than benevolent intents will see that and be able to take advantage of that exploit. Always, find. Check the security policy. It should have instructions on how to responsibly report a security issue, and if it does not, then create an issue on the repository and just say, hey, how do I report a security concern?
That's a really good point. Awesome. So you have a couple of issues raised, which is awesome. Great. Thank you very much, Alex and Akshita. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. You have to jump on the audio and let me know if I'm pronouncing it right. That's awesome. Nick, really, really impressive. I think that's great. Okay. Anything else you'd like to add? I think it's really good. I need to make some improvements to mine. Mine looks bad now. So I bring up mine quickly and just show everyone how bad mine looks compared to Nick's. And then we'll get back to reviewing everyone else's. I need to put some better animated GIFs, I think. I've hit 2.1k followers though, so everyone drop me a follow on GitHub as well.
Your follower numbers blow mine out of the water.
But my stats don't. I need to put some more testimonials in here as well. I've had loads of awesome testimonials, like not official testimonials, but like on Twitter, people saying thank you so much for doing this, etc. and so on. I'm probably going to maybe I should make like a JSON. I've got it. Make a JSON file and a GitHub action that maybe picks one at random each day, or picks 5 at random each day to kind of mix it up.
That's the way to do it.
I think so. So if someone can raise an issue on my repo, the link is in the chat, I think. And yeah, raise an issue to say randomly pick testimonials and add a lot more. But yes, I'm around halfway compared to Nick's. Right. It's going to change. We're going to do more. I've definitely got code review heavy and issue quite heavy as well. Maybe if I can get like a nice, like, is it rhombus? Like a kind of a square on its diamond shape. Get it more even all over. Let's see. Okay, enough about mine. Right, what was the verdict? Are we going to move to the next person is Denver Coder 1. Are we going to do their repo or their profile? I think we had 1 vote for their profile, which is still 1-0. Did I miss anything else in the chat? I love it that you're all giving your feedback and suggestions and so on in the chat. If you do have a question, put a Q in front of it so I don't miss it. But also feel free to answer other people's questions as well. I think that's really, really awesome. It's a great way to network. Okay. I raised it and realized someone else has already done it. Don't worry. I think the way I used to do it, and I think a lot of other people do it this way still, is they'll take the first one that was raised and close the other one and say this was raised an issue earlier. But the way I do it now is I keep the one that has like more description and more kind of got more context for other people to contribute or for other people to get involved in the conversation, or more importantly, that I will understand what it means a week or a month later because I have terrible memory. Okay. Everyone watching, don't forget, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you're enjoying this live stream. Okay, I think I'm going to pick the profile. We seem to be doing a lot of profile stuff today. Ritesh, profile and repo. No, we're going to spread the love and make sure other people's accounts or issues gets raised. So we will spread the love and not get too hung up on one person. So let's have a look. So Denver Coder will do their profile. Denver Coder is on YouTube. I have to check that out later on. I love following other dev YouTubers. I have to check that out later on. Okay, cool. So let's have a look. I do like this image at the top. It's kind of very creative. I do like that. That's pretty cool. Got nice badges. Oh, I haven't got a views badge, so I'll have to like do something like that on mine as well for my YouTube videos. Follows, GitHub. I might have to like, you know, take some ideas from these badges, I think, to update mine. If someone could maybe take a screenshot of this, and did I share the link to this in the chat? I probably didn't. Nitesh, awesome to have you here. Nitesh, I think won first place in the Battle Snake, if I remember correctly. So I hope you've all been working on your Battle Snake so we can compete. Maybe we should team up against Nitesh next time. If Nitesh wins again next time, maybe we can create a team where like it's like 7 snakes against 1. So let's have a look. Raise an issue on my account, maybe having better badges like this. Get your green square for today. So this looks good. Oh, we've got someone who's joined. Alex is back. So welcome to our radio chat show. We have Alex on the call with us today.
You are amazing, Gary. This is lots of fun.
Thank you. I'm having so much fun too. We'll have to encourage other people to join as well, though. So what do you think about this repo? What are your thoughts?
I'm looking at it right now, and I think that is on first glance. I just unmuted myself. I don't know.
I missed that. On your first, all I heard was on first glance. What did you say after?
On my first glance, it's very good, and I think that maybe bullet points can be made in I don't know, brackets and not brackets. Sorry, about images and like stock images going on. I don't know if that's okay.
Yeah, I think, you know, it's trying to make use out of space a bit better. I mean, this image at the top's great, but maybe it could be on the right and the list could be on the left to make a bit use of like better spacing. Otherwise, it's quite long, and this image is probably out of date if it's a solid image.
Yeah, this is also one way to.
I think there's a lot of wasted space on the right.
Yeah.
Let me start making a note. Right. Thanks for sharing. Reviewed on live stream. Everyone watching, don't forget, give your ideas and thoughts in the chat. And you can join me on audio on Discord. And also raise some issues on their repo to get the green square. So let's have a look. So let's start again, and I'll make some notes this time. So what we should suggest, actually maybe I should copy all that. I don't have to type it out each time. So looks good. Looks good. Image at the, is it image? Do you say image at the top? Image at the top looks good, but takes up a lot of space. What about having the about me on the left and the image on the right? If anyone wants to try that, you can raise a pull request for this person. So you could probably put it being Markdown and some HTML. You could put it into a 2-column table with 50-50 kind of sizing, and therefore you can have about me on the one side and then the image on the other side. Could be a good idea. What were you saying? Sorry, what was the other thing that you said?
I've also noticed that we have they have connected with me and with the YouTube badge, and also there is latest YouTube videos and subscribing button down there, and maybe put them in one place or remove the button on top to have like separated buttons. I don't know.
And you're right, there is duplicate social links, for example, YouTube in multiple sections. They might have it in multiple sections to kind of be tactful. So when you first come to the page, you've got this YouTube. As you go to the next page, you've got this YouTube. As you go to the next page, you've kind of got another YouTube. So they're really trying to push everyone to their YouTube, and I get that. So it might be, what's it called? Not tactful, tactical, that's the word. So it might be tactical. I do like the latest YouTube videos idea, actually. Can someone raise an issue on my repo, get your green square for today, and do something like this? I wonder if there's a GitHub action for that, or if it's manual. Let's have a look. They do seem to have some GitHub actions. YouTube workflow. Oh, check this out. Someone needs to raise this for me. Someone needs to raise an issue. You don't have to make the change, but if you could raise the issue so I don't forget, saying YouTube channel ID and then video ID. Okay. That'd be cool. If I can get my latest videos on my profile, I think that'd be epic. I like that. And then you've got GitHub stats. Okay, these are the graphs that we've seen everywhere. Yeah, I've got this as well. I probably should put this maybe into a collapsible section as well. This graph is new. I'm seeing it for the first time today.
I'm just about to say that the GitHub stats at the bottom could be not
minimized,
not to be visible at all times.
Yeah, I like the idea. GitHub stats graph at the bottom to be visible. Can't spell visible. Visible all the time. That's not very good. Autocomplete all the time. I like that. I think it's their project. If I click on that, is it their project? No, it's not their project. It's somebody else's. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I don't want to spend too long on that one. Let's see who else we've got. So if I hit a refresh, you can see this page is getting shorter. Aha, that's a familiar name. Utkarsh is in the chat earlier anyway. Nick says banner updated. Awesome. Okay, I have missed some things in the chat. Let's see what I've missed. What have I missed? Let's have a look. Good to see you all chatting with each other. Where can I share a project for review? Did someone answer that? Yeah, I think someone did. Go to our EddieHub organization and go to the support repo, and then when you hit new issue, say review my open source project. I'll share the link in the chat again. Ah, you're here. Okay, let's close it then. I'm just kidding. We'll review it. Okay. Wow, so many things. So what are we thinking, everyone? Profile or portfolio? Let's have a quick peek, and we can even look at the deployed version of the profile. Animated again. This is their portfolio. Okay, what do we think? Portfolio or custom GitHub page? Should we do a portfolio, as we've done a lot of? Well, that's a bit scary. So what do you think? Utkarsh, you're in the chat. Do you want to join audio? Let us know what you think about which one we should review. What does everyone think? Let's have a look. Portfolio. Okay, we've got some portfolios this time. Mercy Pink is in the chat. Long time no see. Sorry, what was that, Alex?
Yeah, I was just about to say that the portfolio looks very good, and
let's have a look at that.
We might review that.
Okay, cool. We'll do a quick glance over the portfolio, then we'll go into the GitHub repo, because that's what I was doing. If I was hiring somebody for myself or for a client, I would have a look at their profile, and then I would go look at their GitHub repo to see more behind the scenes. So this is how we'll do it in that order. Okay, awesome. Let us know what you think in the chat as well. Right. So first impressions, you got this in the corner here, an image. It's really small is my only suggestion. I think I don't even know if people can see that. It's quite nice that it's a tag, but it's very small. And same with your hamburger menu as well. The icon itself is quite small. Being on a big screen, I would probably have the menu always shown and only have the hamburger. I should start writing these down because I will forget. Let me write these down. You have had lots of comments from the community, which is awesome. Really like that. Thanks for submitting. We're going on to a profile review. Thanks for submitting. Reviewed on the live stream. Here we go. Okay, first of all, we were saying portfolio looks good. Portfolio looks great. What do we like most about portfolio? When I first see it, I do like how it's very clean. It looks great, really clean. Menu could be displayed all the time. Displayed all the time on a desktop. Hopefully that makes sense. And we also said, yeah, that logo is a bit tiny. Logo is very small. No worries, Nick. Get some coffee. Can you grab me a coffee as well while you're at it? Okay, let's have a look. What else are you all thinking? I like the computer in the background. I like the profile picture. I really like it when people use a profile picture. I mean, Nick's not quite here at the moment, so I can say this. Cartoon characters are good and better than nothing because it identifies you a bit easier. People can see you in the chat and across socials and recognize you. But I really prefer seeing someone's picture because, I don't know, I just feel you get that kind of... and a human relationship. Like, I don't really know Utkarsh, if I pronounce your name right, but just seeing your profile picture, I think, okay, you know, I feel that when I'm reading this, I'm talking with that person. That's probably just me. I'm a bit weird. But I do like how the photos are over this green bar. It's really consistent, really nice work. You've got different projects down here, and if I open it, it goes to your project section. Nice. Looks good. You got your socials underneath, which is great, and your email. And let's have a look at the other pages. I really do like that. So my services. Oh, okay. So they are sections on the page about me. Okay, so it does go to sections on the page. Right, that's why maybe you haven't got it as a main navigation. Okay, it kind of makes sense. So it's more just for mobile only. That makes sense. Oh, it's pronounced Utkarsh. Crush? Oh my God, someone needs to jump on audio and help me. Like, seriously. Don't torture me like this. Put me out of my misery and help me. Also, I suppose what I'd like to see, there's no like technologies jumping out. Like you say your front end, but design dev, I've written it down here. It's just a bit hard to read on the computer background. I don't know what everyone else thinks. You've got HTML, CSS, JavaScript, along with etc. and so on. But it's just not really clear at first. It kind of feels like it's part of the code that's on the computer screen. So I was just kind of skipping over it. Let me put that as a comment actually. Skills text is difficult to read. Utkarsh. Is that better? It sounds like worse. I think you're all tricking me. Come on, Karuna. Jump on the audio and let me know how to pronounce the name. Okay, so let's have a look at the GitHub repo. Right, Alex has left. There's space. We have Dheeraj on. Dheeraj, how you doing?
Hello, hi.
How are things? How was the stickers, the swag? Did it arrive yet?
They were awesome. Yeah, I shared it on Twitter. You
Cool.
remember?
Yeah, I remember. It was really good. I was just joking.
Yeah. You are asking help with the pronunciation, right? So it's
Yes, please.
Utkarsh.
Sorry, say that again.
It's Utkarsh.
Utkarsh.
Utkarsh. Yes, perfect.
Utkarsh. Perfect. Did you all hear that? You heard it first from Dheeraj. Perfect. But I have a confession to make. Not only am I really bad at pronouncing names, I also have a really bad memory, so you might all have to remind me in like 10 minutes as well. But I'm going to say it a few times so I try and remember it with my terrible old man's memory. Utkarsh, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Thank you. And let me share a link to this repo in the chat so people can raise issues and get some green squares. Okay, thank you everyone for correcting Eddie's pronunciation. Yes, I appreciate it as well. Thank you very much, because I get really hot and sweaty when I know I'm clearly not pronouncing someone's name right, so apologies. Awesome. Nick, my memory's garbage. Nick, it's because you and me are old. That's why. Yes, excessive note taking, definitely. 4 projects redirect to the portfolio. Are they temporary? Oh, that's great. Let me bring that up on the screen. So that's a really constructive thought as well. So let's bring this up. I'm going to hide behind here. So yeah, do raise an issue on the repo about that. So Diraj, now I've got you on here. Let's have a look. What things do you notice about the actual repo? So now we're on the repo. They've got a description. They've got tags looking good. No releases, not the end of the world. No packages, might not make sense to have it. Oh, missing image. What's that? So this is on, let's make this a bit clearer. This is on the website. And then we'll do this, another one on the repo. Missing first image. So missing first image. What else? The repo name to me is named My Portfolio, but then the title is My Portfolio. I would probably write this with like a space and an M in a capital M, capital P maybe. This portfolio is live due to some auto tutorial on free code. I love that shout out. That's epic. So Kevin, another YouTuber, great shout out to them. That's really awesome. This portfolio is under progress. My work section is still incomplete. Okay. I think it looks good, and you've got an image of what it looks like just the first part. I still think it looks good, but this misimaging in the top lets it down, I think. You think the image is there? Let me refresh. No, definitely not liking that image. Wants to download? No, I don't know what's up with that image. We can have a quick look. The way you can look is you can go to README, and then go to RAW. Let's have a look. Image. Oh, it's a WebP. I don't think it works in Safari. I think it only works in Chrome.
Chrome and Edge.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I think in the newer version of Mac OS, which I haven't updated yet, which I'll need to soon because my Mac is dying, it will work. They've done lots of improvements to Safari. Praveen, how you doing? Praveen will join us on audio in a minute as well. Praveen's very talkative. Praveen probably talks more than I do.
Hey Eddie, while I'm here,
Sure.
do you mind if I suggest 2 open source projects which I recommend everyone to use?
Sure.
So one of them is Jitsi, which is which is a Meet application. It is just like Google Meet with a lot more new features. Jitsi, and one of them is Zulip Chat. So it is like Discord, but even again open source.
Okay, so Jitsi I'm aware of. I used to use it. I haven't used it in a long time. And what was the second one that you mentioned?
Zulip Chat. ZULIPCHAT.
ZULIP and then chat.
Yes.
Okay. Is it a bit like Mattermost?
It's like Slack where you have multiple channels and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah. So it's like Mattermost as well. Is this one open source?
Yes.
Nice. Because I know Mattermost is another one, which is also 100% open source and just like Slack too. I'll have to do a comparison between them and see. Nice.
Eddie.
I'll check those out.
Hello, Praveen.
We've got 2 people on. Praveen's a mod, so the 2 people limit doesn't doesn't stick to it. How you doing, Praveen?
Yeah, I'm good. I was very happy that you did not clash with my clash times with my live streams or my work. That's great. Hey everyone. Hey Karuna. Hey Akshita. Hey Utkarsh. Nice to find a lot of people now, and I'm happy that I'm talking in your channel. Hey, cool.
Yeah, we're doing like radio show maybe once a week where people can join audio and stuff.
I'm just gonna come and join always then. That's
Okay, we'll have
awesome.
to
This is
ban
nice.
ban
Hey, sorry
Praveen.
man, I keep copying your tricks then. Okay, so
No
I'm gonna
worries.
do it on my channel too.
No, you already do it. It's really awesome how on your channel you always have a guest and you pair with them. I think that's excellent. I think
Do
it's
you
really
know the
good.
real reason? I'm just being lonely and I'm lazy to do all by myself. Actually, the guest is not doing much, but yeah, I'm not allowing the guest to do much. But still, I'm a lazy person. I'm a lonely person, so I don't want to be lonely. That's the reason I keep getting someone in.
Nice, good thinking. Oh, Nick recommends Rocket Chats. I don't know that one. I'll have to check it out. There seems to be quite a
Rocket
lot of
Chat is
those.
like similar to Mattermost.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out and see. Definitely.
I guess the website is rocket.chat.
Rocket Chat. Let's have a look. Yeah, rocket.chat. You're right. Wow, there's quite a lot of these popping up. I didn't realize there were so many. Is it open source though?
Yeah, it is open source and Rocket Chat
Nice.
has been forever, like a long time
Oh,
before.
really? Okay, I'll have to check it
Yeah.
out. I'll have to have a look. Okay. I have reviewed this now. I've closed it and I've left my comments below. I hope that is useful, but it looks good.
Adit-
Next,
Aditya, no. No.
we have Akshita, who I think is in the chat. Akshita, are you still here? I'd love to get you on the audio.
Yes, I guess Akshita is still here.
We can kick Diraj and Praveen out. Don't worry. Okay, and you got project and profile. So what do you think we should do? Should we do project or profile? Let's have a look at. Have we got a deployed version of the project? There is a link. Oh no, it's a Discord chat. And you've got your own Discord. Okay, we'll have to join and check it out.
You got
You're,
one incoming.
they won't be able to join if they're coming in. They won't be able to join if you're here, Praveen. You can join if the limit's at 2 because you're a mod, but you hold up a space for anyone else to join. So we'll have to kick you out.
Right. Bye, folks. But,
You can join in again in a bit.
yep.
Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right. Akshita. I think you're joining. Oh, yes, I am. You're here. Are you joining audio? Both. No, we can only review one because you have to raise another issue and I'll review the other one another time. I want to get on to other people as well. So what do people want to see? Do they want to see portfolio review? Sorry, GitHub profile review or website, which I can't see a hosted link for. Discord. Or is it a project? It's FaceX. Okay, so maybe there isn't a deployed version. So we can review this as well. So we'll review one. What do people think? So we can do both. What do people think? Let's have a look. Please drag Ashita if she's in the other channel so you can actually project. Okay, Akshita has spoken. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Project. Okay, so if you want your profile reviewed, raise another issue. We'll do that in the future. We can review the project. Praveen, it's not a website. Yeah, my mistake. I thought it was a website for some reason. I think it's because I saw the URL here. I know it said Discord, but in my mind, I'm old. Bear with me. It's been a long week. So let's have a look. Okay. Are you joining audio, or do you just want to chat in the chat? Let us know, and I can wait for you. But I can start as well. So let me start writing. Reviewed on live stream. If I get the URL. While if you are thinking of joining the audio. You're not old. Thanks, Praveen. I'm 10 years older than you. But I appreciate it. Feedback. Okay. Cool. I guess Akshita, you're not joining the audio. That's fine. Feel free to write in the chat and I can read it out. I can even bring it up on the screen as well. I know you've been here since the beginning of the live stream today, so I'm really keen to look at your project and hopefully add some value to you as well. Akshita, you say you can chat. I'm not sure if you mean audio. Oh, there's some audio issues there. Okay, that's fine. Stick to text if that's easier for you. And then if anyone else wants to jump in, let's jump into the audio. Okay, let's have a look. So first impressions, you've got 37 stars and 59 forks. Really, really good. I like that. 22nd, can't even talk. 26 issues again. I really like that you've got a number there that isn't 1 and it's not like 1,000. Like you've got a nice number. Okay, everyone run. Praveen's just joined. No, I'm just joking. And then the other impression, you've got 5 branches. So I'd like to have a look and see. So I'm guessing some of these branches are now being done because I can see code of conduct and contributing guide and license below. So I'm guessing some of those branches are stale. Let's have a look. If I click on it, it does say they're active 14 days ago, but they've been merged. So someone who wants a green square, raise an issue and say delete merged branches because it's a bit messy if you keep those in. What do you think, Praveen?
I believe so, but I'm just thinking if see, generally the branching concept is this way: a throwaway branch, feature branches. So once the work is done, we can just delete it off. So that's one way of cleaning up. The other way is like in case if you have like multiple things, like totally say 2 themes you are developing, but mostly the code base is same, then you can have multiple branches. So that's the only time when permanent multiple branches are there. Otherwise, temporary branches can be there, but we can do something like a GitHub action saying like, if there is a branch that is stale for another, say 7 days, you should give an email to the branch owner and delete it, maybe.
Yeah, there are things that can be done. And Nick's just written in a chat saying you can auto delete branches on merge. I know in a pull request, you can put like closes or fix and then that's the issue number. So is there a setting? Let's have a look for the branch. Let's have a look. Let's go to settings on ours.
Branches?
Is it under branches? I don't think so. Options. Let's see what
Hey,
it
Eddie,
says.
would you like to say how did you set up this Discord live thing?
What do you mean?
So how are you streaming Discord to YouTube?
Sure, my audio is coming out of my Mac from Discord into my streaming PC.
Okay. I still don't understand, but okay, that's great.
That's basically it. Literally, where you plug my headphones into the Mac, I've got an audio cable that goes from the Mac to the PC, and then on the streaming PC, it picks up.
Like a screen share.
Yeah, kind of. So look, if you look behind the scenes, this is my Mac here, and then the audio comes out of the Mac into the streaming PC underneath my desk, which is the screen up here, and then this is what I'm live streaming on. That's it, basically.
Oh,
it's quite nothing clever,
okay.
Really simple.
Hey,
I think Nick's going to give us the answer. Nick, put us out of our miseries.
Okay,
Hey,
head
Nick.
to the options tab on the left sidebar there.
Okay, it was options. Yes, I was half right.
And then scroll down to the merge button section.
Nice.
And then the very last setting there, automatically delete head branches. That will
that's awesome.
delete the branch on merge.
That is awesome.
Wow!
I probably don't need it for this repo because it's just a support repo. But I love that. I love live streams because we always all learn something new. I know we're reviewing projects and profiles, but we still learn so many new things. So that's epic. Didn't know that. That just
Also,
helps it a
Eddie,
lot
there is an
easier.
option. There is an option in when you do the pull request part. Once the pull request is done, there is an option to delete the branch.
I put closes in the description of the pull request.
That's
No,
for
no, no.
closing issues.
No, what I'm saying
yes,
is when
what am I
you
talking about? Thank you. Sorry. Yes, you're right. Carry on. So where's the option?
So when you merge a pull request, off of a branch that's on your origin repository. After you merge it, GitHub will display a little option underneath
Oh,
the
yes.
merged commit message that says delete branch.
That's true. Yeah, I do that as well. I usually hit that button just straight after
I
merge.
forget
Just
to
hit
hit
delete.
that button all the time.
Eddie Razio is so op. I love it that the op terminology has gone from India to UK to now Bulgaria. I'm learning the op terminology. And just for the record, Praveen, who apparently is Indian, didn't know what that meant. So I don't really think he's Indian. I think he's faking it.
I don't know what to say for this.
Okay. But I'm really happy that if someone forgets to hit that delete button, it automatically deletes the branch. I really like that. I need to go through all my repos, community and my own ones, and just tick that box. Therefore, this just removes the human error part. Automation is best. Definitely. Okay, so clean up some branches. If I do a refresh, has Akshita done it yet? 2 branches! Look at that. I love live streams down to 2 branches. So none of the ones that are open are not the ones that have already been merged. So that's awesome. So next impression, description, link to Discord, topics. Let's go straight to insights and community tab. Oh, it says no README. I'm pretty sure I saw a README. It says no code of conduct. I'm pretty sure I saw a code of conduct. And it says no contributor. And I'm pretty sure I saw those.
I've noticed that on my end on a couple of our reviews today when I look at it from my machine, that the Insights tab doesn't register that things actually exist.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I haven't seen that before. It's always been green and correct. So
I think GitHub's experiencing some API issues today.
Got you.
I saw in a couple of my communities that people are having 500 errors, so it could just be
Right.
an outage.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, we'll assume that that's it's correct. We can see it in the repo, which is important. So that graph set page in Insights we'll ignore for now. My next suggestion personally is I'm not too bothered about what naming conventions people use, but I really like consistency. So here you can see it's got a space. Here you can see it's got an underscore, and it's got a lowercase I and a capital I up here. Here it's hyphenated. So for me, I just love consistency on whichever one it is. Use consistent naming conventions. So I'm not going to say which one. That's your choice. I don't really mind. I just think it needs to be consistent.
Eddie, but don't you think this is being contributed by different people? So different people use different things. So maybe this is the reason why it has become like this. But otherwise,
That's what pull request is for, though, right?
Yes, Akshita needs to check all these things before she accepts the pull request, making sure all these things are the numbers, the names, the naming convention, all these things should be given in the code of contribute, like contributing guidelines or something like that. You can have a contributing.md.
There is a contributing MD, and I think it seems to list the people. I don't know if this is meant to be I think because of the space here, it's
could be inside parentheses.
Oh yeah, it needs to be inside brackets, and to therefore, but that might be the style they want. They might want the name in brackets. It could be the style they're going for. I have seen that before, but maybe they want to make them clickable links as well by putting them in brackets and removing the space. But usually the contributing file is more how to contribute to the project, is my understanding.
Yes, you can have a contributors.md to list the people that you that have contributed to your project. Though I prefer to do that directly in the README so that they have maximum recognition. But the contributing.md should be your guidelines for how to contribute to that project.
Cool.
Along that lines, I would like to also add one more thing. There are some services that will give you like an awesome graph of contributors if you are adding a small snippet to your README file.
Yes, I highly recommend the all contributors bot.
Oh, they do. Do they have it? Is this all contributors? Yeah, I think it is. I don't like all contributors because I find it gets out of date too quickly.
No. What I was trying to say is there is a service that tries to put all these things in an image and then you can add it to your README.
Okay.
I guess you can check it in one of my repositories. Should be under the project LMS project. If you want, I can give you the link.
Yeah, share the link on Team Eddie in Discord, and I can click on it. Because you got from GitHub like the contributors here, which I think is good. This is why I started removing all contributors section. But yeah, let's look at the README because this is what we'll all go to first, right? So pull requests open 0, that's fine. They've all been closed. Fork, stars, license issues. So it looks good. Nice logo. Join the Discord. Like these buttons made with Python, built by developers. This animated GIF looks epic. I don't know if it's like a stock animated GIF or it's out of the application or not, but it looks very cool. And what movie is this from with Russell Crowe? I want to watch it because it looks a bit geeky. Oh, it's the series with is it his son's like a maths genius or something, or predicts the future. But it looks really good. So requirements.
Hey, sorry, show me the thing again.
Which one?
Oh wow, looks super cool. The GIF was super cool. Yeah.
And Akshita says that in the Insights tab, they have it all ticked. So yeah, there must be definitely some issues with the GitHub platform at the moment. So Nick's right with that.
Okay, I've sent you the link.
Okay, I'll bring it up in a sec. So you got Python. What I would probably do here, again, this is me being really picky. It's not massively important, but I would put a space there, and I would then put the 3.6 in backticks, just to make it like you've done it over here, just to make it kind of stand out really easier for other people. It's not a big deal. GitHub is scared of any stream. Cool. So, and I think with this part, you've got a code block and then you've got the backticks, inline backticks. That might be from a kind of copy and paste issue previously, but what someone might do is copy and paste this and it won't work for them. Actually, it probably would work because backticks still work on the command line, but I would probably maybe change that to be, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 if they're in order or something like that. And then if you do it as an inline command, you can then have this outside the code section. But it looks good. It's good that you got these. Not sure what the hyphen at the end is for. I should probably write some of these down. I know you're on the stream now, but I probably should write some of these down. What were we saying? I'm not going to write down the Python 3.6. That's really small, but this one seems a bit more important. So installation steps has inline backticks as well as a code block. I think that's a bit confusing. But what I really like is you can refer to the articles, basics, Git and GitHub, and you've put links in, fork or repos. Again, you're just helping people to get started with open source. I really like that idea. I think I need to steal that because when people might come to the repo from Google or from a friend or whatever, they might have not contributed to open source before. And I think I make the assumption that people have. So I really like that. That's a really interesting section to have. So thank you very much, Akshita. I'm gonna borrow that idea. What do you both think about that? Are you both still on the audio? Nick and Praveer?
Yep.
What do you think of this section?
It is looking good, and I do have it in almost all my repositories with a video introduction. Oh, whoa.
And it's
she already stole from me then.
Yeah. And it's Seema's video, so that's awesome.
Sorry, what kind of video?
If I click on the watch this video to get started, if you have no clue about open source,
hello people, I'm back
so
again.
it's a really great to use Seema's video. I think Akshita, you need a second link, and you need to put my video in there as well. Where is it? Here we go.
What do you mean by seamless video? I did not understand that.
On the 20.
This is I've got my bootcamp open source bootcamp video. On the link here, watch this video to get started if you have no clue about open source. I didn't share a link to this in the chat so other people can raise issues. Oh, nice. I wanna share this this comment. This is awesome. I have the same template with Eddie's video. Yes, thank you so much. That's awesome. That's made my day. Okay. But I do like that. That's really good. But I've shared the link in the chat. Seamless video, not seamless video. Did I say seamless video? Oh my god, I'm getting delirious, I think. Maybe this is the last review we do.
Sorry, Eddie. I guess I'm a bit, like worked out with the today's work plus live stream plus being here. Sorry about that.
About
It's
what?
me.
Oh, did you say seamless? Okay, not me.
I said seamless video. I thought like you were saying seamless video, but you actually said CMOS video, which.
No worries.
Yeah, sorry.
Let me drink from my GitHub bottle, my USB GitHub bottle. The light should spin blue.
Wow.
USB bottle, self-cleaning, epic.
What?
Uses like UV cleaning, like in the hospitals. Epic, it's the best swag ever.
I hope that doesn't smell like hospital.
No, it doesn't. I like this. It's part of the open source programs. Really nice, really good. I need to dig deeper into this later on. You do have a missing image down here though. Again, Akshita, I don't know if that's just me. If I refresh it, will it come back? It might be.
No, I mean, like I wanted to say this again. Please kill Safari. Open Chrome. Maybe.
Missing image at the end.
Could also be the server down.
It might be. We can review. We can view the raw, and then we can see if it's a web file. No, it's not. Not a WebP, whatever you want to call it. No, it's not. So missing image at the end of the repo, at the end of the README. I definitely need to take a break soon. I can't even talk. Okay.
Eddie, I can see that it's not us. It's just you.
Everyone's saying they can see it. It's me.
Yeah, kill Safari, dude. Kill Safari.
No, but there are other people use Safari. So if I go view it in Chrome and it works, it doesn't solve the problem.
Yeah.
You can't say it works on my computer.
Okay,
so
let me check in Safari.
If someone can check in Safari to see if it's my Safari or if it's all Safaris.
All Safaris.
All Safaris. Okay.
All Safaris. I don't understand why. And moreover, this is not her fault because it is.
Well, it's coming from another. It's open source. It's everyone's fault. It's no one's fault and everyone's fault, right? Someone else can fix it. So I'm not saying it's someone's fault. But go on, why? What were you going to say? It's a third-party image, is it?
It's a third-party image, and it looks like it is. I don't understand. This looks well. It's perfect, but for some reason, the same image that is being like served by Camo, it is not working. Safari is like, for some reason, it is downloading the file. Okay, I know why. So this is a dynamic image created using a backend application. So it doesn't have a .png or .something. So it is going to get downloaded in Safari. So it doesn't know what is the type of file that is being supplied. I guess, Akshita, wherever you are, you got this one, you just need to go and file a issue there saying like, this doesn't work in Safari, please fix, or please send the headers at least.
I'm making a pull request as well. I don't know if I got a green square for today, so I need to make a pull request.
In better terms, you can go ahead and Eddie, you can raise the issue behalf of her so that you can get a green square from another repository.
I'll let someone else get that green. I just need one green square for today. It's fine.
All right.
And then Windows. And you don't have to accept this if you don't want to. It's just an idea that I have. Let's see. I would do something
on Safari
like
on Mac OS.
I would do something like this. Let's see. How does that work? Let's do a preview. So installation that, Linux that, Windows that. Oh, but that implies that it's part of Windows then. Okay, that doesn't look as good as I thought it was going to. So we should probably do create virtual environment step 1. And then step 2, we could do something like... what's the best word? Load environment variables, because you're sourcing the file. By the way, everyone watching, while I do this, give this video a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't already. And hit the bell button so you get notified each time we go live and post a video. And then join our Discord. Wow, there's lots of steps you got to do. And then join our Discord so we can chat between live streams and videos. So step 2, I would say... or I could write the word or. I don't know if that is good. Or, wait a second, once I do this. So step 2. How's that going to look? And then step 2 again. And then this could be step 3. Install. I'm guessing I don't use Python. How does that look? So you get 1, and you get 2 or 2, and then 3. I'd probably make install bold and create virtual environment bold as well to be consistent. I do love consistency.
Yay. Hey, so Keertana is here. Hey, Keertana. She's my friend, and she's awesome because she is going to do a lot of things in open source.
Where? In the YouTube chat? I didn't see it.
In the live chat, yes.
Oh, okay. Everyone say hi to Keertana. Keertana, join our Discord and everyone give you a warm welcome in there. A super awesome, inclusive community. And it's great to see Sunil has just joined as well. Awesome. I think Praveen's audio is louder. Eddie seems tired today. Yeah. I don't know why. I didn't do that much work this week.
Yeah, I mean, using a proper mic works.
Okay.
I'm using Eddie's mic.
I can turn Praveen down a bit if he's too loud. There we go.
Oh no.
There we go. I've turned him down a bit now. I can always crank mine up if we need to. Let's have we've got everyone welcoming each other. I love that. Akshita, thank you so much for welcoming other people. Let's have a drum roll. People on Discord can't hear this, so Praveen and Nick, you can't hear this, but everyone's a drum roll going on at the moment. I was a bit late with that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm able to hear it. I just unmuted myself.
Okay. Refactored.
Hey, please, he needs music as well.
I haven't got that on this setup.
All right.
That's on your, like if I bring up behind the scenes again, on my setup, that's when I go to the Praveen setup, we've got your sound effects. And then this is... actually, it's Battlesnake's sound effects, but I like them so much I thought I'd use it on today's live stream. Reformatted installation steps. I should raise an issue. Did anyone else raise an issue for this yet? Not yet. 1 hour ago. Okay, if no one wants the green square, I'm going to get the green square. Bug report, feature request. It's not really a bug. Okay, I'll raise it as a bug. But feel free to recategorize it. Installation steps have code block, and inline code. I want to be really bad. Nobody do this. I'm not going to put... actually, let me get a link to it. At least do something very, very bad. If I get a link to the installation steps.
Oh my God, what are you doing, Eddie? This is bad.
I know. Don't tell anyone.
This is where I offered to teach Eddie a class on how to write a proper issue body.
Okay, fine. If you're all going to test me, I'm going to do it. Right. Okay, let me take a screenshot as well. Okay, you all want to get fancy. I can do before and after. Here we go. Here's before. And then I can go like this. If you're all going to call me out on it, I don't know. Before, after, and then if I go to preview, I can get it after as well. It's got the red. Okay, let me raise the PR, then I'll grab the screenshot. If I raise this, I'll update it in a second. So don't judge me just yet. 210. 210. But raising issues, a good issue is really important. Okay, create pull request. And I might drop a screenshot in here as well. Sorry, I deleted your template, but it's not really a bug, that's why. So if I go here and go view file, I can grab a screenshot from here as well. Here we go. Does that look better? Did I make it worse? It's when you all say it looks better.
No, it's definitely cleaner.
Okay, cool. Where's that open? Screenshots. Dropbox. Screenshots. It should be the right screenshot. Yes. There we go. And then in the issue, I will update it now and have a before and after. So before should be this one. And then after should be this one. Update. And it worked. Okay. Cool. And you got the reference, the pull request. Okay. Awesome. I think that's about it. I think we were all quite impressed with that. It looked good. So I'm going to close that. Thank you so much for sharing that project. If I refresh this. Okay. Should we do one more? Because
I guess there are a lot of people out there, and we need to bring them on stage. So Sunil is asking who else is there other than me. It's Nick, and he's one of the community members. And
Nick is one of the mods. What are you talking about? I think he's our most active mod on
I'm
Discord.
saying about the Eddie team Eddie.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
I was talking about the community in the YouTube. Sorry. Okay. And right. Should I choose one? There is Archisman Sengupta. Do you want to come in?
Okay, I'm going to we got Sunil is in the chat, so I'm going to review their project, and I think this is the last one. Is it the same? Is it the same person or different Sunil? I can't tell.
Not sure. Oh yeah, it's the same person.
Okay.
By the way, it is Sunil.
Sunil. What did I say?
Sunil.
Oh, sorry, Sunil. Okay, let's review this, and then we'll call it a day. Same person.
Hey,
okay,
Tom.
Awesome. Different profile picture confused me, and the name was abbreviated on GitHub, whereas on YouTube it's longer, so hard to tell. I see you've got some feedback already, but we'll all give you some more now. I hope people have got green squares. Can people write in the chat green square if you've got a green square from this live stream? And I'm hoping to see lots of people because we've given you lots of free green squares. Green square, Nick, awesome. I got a green square too. Praveen, did you get a green square?
I did.
Cool. Akshita, I will try to make the changes soon. No worries when you get time. That's fine. Cool. And there's probably some chat messages that I missed. Eddie's audio is good my side. I have turned it up ever so slightly, so hopefully my audio is now louder. And crank that puppy up a little bit more. How are we doing now? Hopefully that's better. That's my Arnie impression. Very bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I have missed lots of chat messages, so apologies. I've been too busy geeking out. If you want to talk to me, jump in the audio. If you've got the role in our Discord, if you're a regular and you got the role Team Eddie, you can jump on the audio. We can kick Praveen and Nick out, or they can add space for one more.
Eddie, you can also say this like you have been really tired because you have been herding me.
Herding you?
I don't know what is the right word. I mean,
don't know, but that sounds painful.
Hey, that's a common word that's been used in India, at least by the parents.
Herding sheep. Like
herding sheep or herding cows.
Cats.
Herding cats, yes. I would
Yes,
be a
that-
cat
that-
herder. Yeah, that would be nice.
I don't know if that would be nice.
An
I think
octocat herder.
Yeah, isn't cat herder used as an expression like it's really difficult? It's like really hard to do it.
Yes, like herding cats.
Yeah. reviewed on live stream. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. So, back to the fun at hand. What do we have? You haven't got any social links here on the left. I would definitely suggest you've got some. You've got contact me. So you have got social presence. But I think in your GitHub, is it bio? In your GitHub profile, add social link. Like add your most popular one. In the customization on the right hand side, you can add multiples, but on the left I think you can add 1 or 2, so definitely add that. You're part of the Eddie Hub organization. Awesome. Anyone in the chat, if you're not part of the Eddie Hub organization, do join, and people in chat can let you know how to join. Lots of green squares I see in the chat. Not enough though. I wanted more people. Tom's got a green square. Nice. Waiting to get some feedback. Cool. Lots of green squares. Want some more people with green squares. Joining the organization is automated now. Yes. And that GitHub action was created by a community member, which was epic. So thank you so much for doing that. Okay. I can't remember who created it though, so my apologies. Okay. So I like this. This is really good. Really custom. So I'm going to remember your GitHub profile. I really like that. What I'm working on at the moment, CSS. Oh, didn't mean to click that. CSS framework. I do like this, and I do like this GitHub, your custom kind of GitHub laptop camera. You do have a YouTube channel. Let's have a look. Oh, your YouTube channel link doesn't work. I'll write that down.
I love the cat, Octocat, holding the laptop.
Yeah, it's really good with the camera and the watch. I think the one I made, because you can make your own, I think mine has a camera and a laptop as well.
Why doesn't the YouTube link work?
I don't know.
Is it because
I'm guessing it's a bad link. Do the other links work? I'm sure they do. If I go to LinkedIn, yeah, that works. What? We're not connected. Accept. Yes, accept. I've now accepted.
Look at this. Shreya is here. Hey, Shreya.
Hey, Shreya. How you doing? And we've got a Grover as well. A Grover said, hey, folks. Yes. It wasn't hey, guys. So thank you so much.
Hey, by the way, Shreya is going to do a live stream with me in less than 12 hours.
Awesome.
Oh, no, sorry. It's 15 hours. I'm very bad with mathematics. So in 14 hours, we are going to have a live stream. So don't forget.
Nice. We'll check it out. I'm subscribed to your channel, so I'll get notified.
Yay.
Cool. Let's have a look. Let's go bring up Praveen's channel real quick. And I can put a reminder on as well. So which one? This one?
Yes, tomorrow at 9 a.m. Sorry, man. 9 a.m. UK time. Is that okay?
That's too early. I'm joking. Okay, I've put a reminder on and given it a thumbs up. Cool.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Woohoo.
I think Praveen should leave and we should get Shreya on the audio.
Shreya, come in, and I'm getting kicked myself out.
Okay, so we had a comment in the chat. Sorry, what was that?
I'm just gonna go self-kick on myself.
No worries. And I saw in the chat, Alex said, GitHub stats not to be hidden. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for checking around. So I like that, but they're quite big. Like, I don't know, it takes up a lot of space. I do like them. I wonder if they can be made a bit smaller. Shreya, join our Discord, and Nick or Praveen can give you the Team Eddie role so you can join. If you're live streaming with Praveen, I trust you to get Team Eddie straight away and know you won't say anything rude. But yeah, I do like these banners. They're just a bit big. Banners look great, but take a lot of space. I don't know, I think you could make more use out of that. GitHub stats suggested by Alex. Yeah, I think it'd be good. I've stopped using mostly used languages on GitHub because I find it's out of date. It's stuff that I used so many years ago, and that's really dominant. So I've removed that on mine. But yeah, as suggested by Alex, maybe show GitHub stats by default. Let's have a look. Yeah, it seems to be like maybe there's like a month-long hackathon here, another month-long hackathon here, another month-long hackathon here. So maybe get a bit more green squares. Maybe try to be a bit more consistent with the green squares. Green squares. Otherwise, I think it looks really good. I really like the way it's laid out. You've got the tools that you use, and they link to the projects. I'm looking at the bottom left. I like that. You got the connect with me. I think it's really good. The icons, just the colors don't seem to match your color scheme. I'm not a designer, but just a small suggestion. Social icons, color does not seem to match your color scheme. And I'm guessing, I could be wrong, so apologies if I am. I could be wrong. Right. Oh, whoa, past midnight here. Aditya, I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you so much for joining. Get some rest. We're going to be stopping in 10 minutes. So would have been going for 2 hours. Praveen says 20 minutes. No, 10 minutes max. I need to get some rest as well. So I think that looks good. Yeah, I think that looks good. I haven't got anything. You got pinned repos. I think it looks good. Nice. Let me submit that. Looks really good. Some thoughts. There we go. Hopefully that was helpful. Oh, it is a matching color. Okay, yeah, it just might be my eyes, probably my glasses. There we go. Let me see. 20 minutes past 12 a.m. Wow. But hopefully that helps, Sunil. Hopefully there was a few points that helped you, and also hopefully we're able to give your profile a shout out as well. So we have 2 left. We'll do these in a future live stream. But I'm going to see if we're going to get... who was it? Let me see the chat. Shreya is going to join the chat or not, and we can say, hey, you know, this is Radio Eddie. We're going to give it a go and see how it goes. Praveen, what was that link you sent me as well? Helped a lot. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. How do you type so fast? I don't. I make a lot of mistakes. Yeah, but thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the positive feedback, even if it isn't true. If anyone wants to grow their network, while we're waiting for Shreya to join, if you want to, Shreya, no pressure. But if you want to grow your network on Twitter and LinkedIn and all the rest, which I think is really important, highly recommend taking a screenshot of this live stream and sharing it on socials. And I promise you, if you tag me, I'll like it. But if you want to get a retweet or reshare, then I recommend adding 1 or 2 points or tips that you've learned in this live stream, and then I will reshare it.
Eddie, thoughts. I'm here again. Sorry, man. Shreya, I believe she has joined the server, but I'm not able to give her the roles. So I guess you might need to be doing that.
Okay, no, she's got the role already. I think Nick's done it already.
Why am I not able to do that?
Maybe you're a mod, but you don't hang around very much. You're not super mod.
Oh, make me a super mod.
Okay, so so Shreya, you should be able to join voice channels at the bottom left once Praveen and Nick go. But Nick's joins. I'm guessing Nick's going to say something.
I just popped in to say that, yeah, I granted the role already. So
awesome.
Nick, how do I do that?
We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool. Okay. So both of you go and let's have a chat with Shreya, and we can talk about this live stream with Praveen tomorrow as well.
He comes in, I'll leave.
They won't be able to come in. You have to leave first.
What?
Because you're taking up a space. Right. I've limited it to me plus 1 other person.
Bye.
Okay, Shreya, now that Praveen has stopped hogging Radio Eddie, it's so funny that name, hopefully you can join in. So down the left, you should see a live stream audio channel. Just click on that and you should be able to join. Oh, you sent me a DM. Yeah, down the left. Let me bring it onto my screen and I can show you. Oh, I think you've joined. I heard a buzz. I made it smaller though. Shreya, how are you? I can't hear you. You're muted. I think it still says you're muted. I'll do an intro while you're unmuting yourself. Welcome to Radio Eddie. This is my DJ voice, by the way. Welcome to Radio Eddie, and let's talk about open source and your up and coming exciting live stream tomorrow on Praveen's channel. That was a great radio stream, but Karuna, you didn't join. You made me upset. Next time, Karuna. Jennifer, awesome to have you here. Long time. How is the blockchain world going? Shreya, are you able to unmute yourself? Okay. You let me know. Wait in the text. Okay, I'll carry on talking. Awesome to see lots of regulars here, and awesome to see lots of new names as well. Okay, I'll continue chatting. Shreya, you just talk when you're ready. I'll continue chatting. Okay, let's have a look. What have I missed in the chat? How are you all doing? So today is Friday, right? Okay, some of you past IST time zone is probably Saturday. Whatever you all got planned for the weekend, I hope you do get some rest, but also do get time for some open source. I was expecting you all to write it in the chat. Open source, green squares. But Karuna, thank you very much for saying great radio stream. Yeah.
Eddie seems like she's finding it difficult to turn on the audio. Is there anything that you can do that?
No, I can't. I can only mute people. I can't unmute people. Sunil says, hey Eddie, I have a balanced life, recently joined a job, but hard to get some time to self-learn open source. Yeah, it's really hard to find a balance. I'm terrible at balancing it. I go through phases where I do loads of open source or do loads of client work, and then it's just hard to find the balance. I need to try and, make sure I do open source, client work, chill time, gym time. Jennifer's really good at doing, I think Jennifer does MMA. I work out in the gym. Actually, after this live stream, I'm going to go work out in the gym. What I was thinking potentially, and let me know what you all think. Actually, I got two ideas that could be quite interesting. And one I've just forgotten, so my brain is definitely dead. But one idea I thought was maybe when I go to the gym for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, I'm on the running machine or whatever. I don't run, I walk uphill. But I could jump onto an audio chat on Discord and we could all just hang out and chat. It might be a bit noisy in my background, but I can mute it and all the rest. Again, just a thought and idea. Shreya, hey. You're alive!
Yay!
Yeah.
Let me play some sound effects. Wait a second. You probably didn't
Okay.
hear that on Discord, but everyone else heard it. There was like a positive game sound effect. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, all good, thank you. All is great. So, welcome to Eddie Hub. So, thank you for joining Discord and the live stream. And are you looking forward to your live stream with Praveen tomorrow?
Yeah. Actually, he's doing a 30 days of React series, and you have already introduced it. So I will be part of episode 6 tomorrow at the
Awesome.
2:30 p.m.
Awesome.
Indian time.
If you could do me a
Exactly.
favor, and if you could, teach him how to use React properly, and then show him that Angular's better.
That's not
Yeah.
the right way to
That was a joke.
Actually-
Don't worry.
advise. That's not the right way to advise.
That was a joke. I'm just messing. I'm
So,
just messing.
Eddie, it was you who actually initiated that. And yes, we are also looking for co-hosts with me. So Eddie is doing something like an ad hoc thing, which is again niche. So he keeps copying me, and I'm gonna copy him, which is nice. And thanks Eddie for this awesome idea. And I'll be using a combination of, who knows? I'll try using some combination. That's great. And finally, yeah, it was Eddie who actually initiated the whole idea of 30 days of React. And thanks for the trailer plus the pilot session. Yeah,
Yeah.
Eddie is like, he's the god, and he has been like giving the shower of React JS to me.
No, I think we should change the subject and focus more on Shreya. So Shreya, what's your GitHub URL?
It's
Can you
there on the
please
live
pardon?
stream, Eddie.
Sorry?
It's there on the live stream, Eddie.
Did you
have
share
to
it?
go there.
What do you mean? The link's on the live stream?
Yes,
I don't
in the
see it.
description.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Oh, you
your
should-
one. I'll just drop
Yeah.
it in the YouTube chat for me, and I want to catch up with some questions.
Sure.
Akshman asks, "What books do you read, Eddie?" I don't read. I watch videos, so I'm not a good suggestion. Actually, one book I'm listening to at the moment is Superfans by Pat Flynn, like how to build a community, and I love that. But yeah, it's an audiobook. Sorry, I don't read. Hey Praveen, any space for co-hosts like that? So Praveen, you've got people suggesting. So people reach out to Praveen on Discord to do some co-hosts. I think he has
Yes.
an application form you can fill in. So do go check that out. Awesome. So yes, where is Shreya's GitHub link? We'll have a look at that, and then I'm going to call it a night.
Okay, let me just send
I'm sorry,
it
I'm
to
sending it. Sorry.
You drifted. You know,
No,
Praveen's not a
I'm-
very good guest. He went to, go order a pizza or something, and
No, shut up. It's Shreya Madan, the same name.
okay, send me the link.
Sent.
Where?
Team Eddie.
Okay. Praveen DMs me other stuff and then sends me the link somewhere else. Praveen likes to confuse me.
Yeah, and I use WhatsApp, which makes Eddie mad.
So look at this. Looks really good. You got a profile picture, a really professional profile picture. I love that. I think that's really important. You've got pinned repos.
Yeah.
But Shreya, you haven't got a customized GitHub profile yet.
Profile read me.
Yeah, that is yet to be done. I will
Okay,
soon
now
do
is
that.
the perfect time.
Yeah, now is the
right.
perfect time.
And you haven't joined our organization yet, so hopefully we'll see a nice Eddie Hub logo down there too as well. But nice to see.
Okay, I will
Jeez.
see the profile.
Cool. And nice to see you're doing JavaScript and Python, so that's cool. And then you're going to be doing React tomorrow with Praveen.
Yes.
Awesome. And so tell us about yourself. Are you a student? Are you working?
Yeah, so this is my final year in BTech. So I'm completing my BTech from SRM, Institute of Science and Technology. And this is my final year. After that, means I'm not a student anymore. I am taking freelancing projects also. And also
Then,
participating in open source
Also,
events.
you're in Chennai, right?
No, right now I'm at my home in Kanpur only. Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh, India.
That's cool.
And
Yeah.
there's a good question from Animesh about what's the plan with MLH local hack day share. Is that similar to the MLH local build day? Because we did have an awesome Eddie Hub guild and
Eddie,
yes.
there is one on tomorrow, like right now. It is something related to wellness, health and wellness,
Yeah.
which is happening right now.
It's just for one weekend. I think we're going to do a guild one where for the week-long hackathons. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.
Whoa, that's interesting.
So yeah, it was really good. Have you not seen? The community did an amazing job. So if I go to was it local hack day MLH? I wonder if they have the results from last time. They don't. I think they've removed that. The results they have removed the results from last time. I wonder if I need to create a guild again. But our guild, Eddie Hub, won thanks to our awesome community. Everyone really helped each other. It was epic. So this is usually a week-long hackathon. Thank you. Is this a week-long? Yeah, this is a week-long one. So it's very, very cool. So I need to have a look. I need to read about this and see if we're going to create a guild again. But if it's similar to local hack day build, then we will do that.
Eddie Hub.
Awesome. Love the positive feedback. Everyone give a shout out to Shreya in the chat. Just say, how awesome she is for coming on the live stream, joining Radio Eddie, our pilot today, and sharing your GitHub account for everyone, and give a shout out to Nick, who's been really helping out in the background as well, doing lots of the mod tasks in the background. So I really appreciate that. I think
Eddie,
now it's time to go on. Praveen.
I have a small suggestion. You may be interested to watch a couple of Indian radio channels, how they speak, something like at the end and at the front. Someone who knows better can actually share a YouTube link to Eddie, and that would be cool for this Radio Eddie. We can actually trend Radio Eddie now.
Let's work on Radio Eddie, definitely. And I really like the positive feedback. Look at this, Shreya in the screen. You should be able to see.
Yep.
Shreya, you're super awesome from Jose. So thank you so much. I love the positive feedback. So hi Jose, how's Portugal? I'm looking to come to Portugal in June-ish. So looking forward to geeking out as well. So we talk about that. Okay, I think we're going to call it a day. We've gone over like 2 hours. So Shreya, thank you so much again. Praveen, thank you for joining again. And Nick, thank you so much as always.
Thanks, Eddie. Hey, I got another idea as well. Eddie FM.
Eddie FM. We'll talk about the names afterwards. Okay, we'll talk about the names afterwards. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the reviews, and do share your ideas and suggestions, other things you would like to see. We do have Battle Snakes coming up next week with some giveaways. Nick has given some vouchers to use on the Battle Snakes store, and so has Battle Snakes as well. And we do have some GitHub swag to give away. So lots of stuff coming up. It's really exciting. So thank you for tuning in to what we're calling it, Eddie Hub FM or something. And we'll catch you all on a live stream soon. You can stay,
Eddie.
You can all stay on the Discord. We'll chat for a few more minutes afterwards, but I'm just going to end the live stream and you might hear some music. So turn your volume down for a moment as well. Thanks all, and we'll see you on the live stream soon. Don't forget, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll chat to you in Discord between live streams and videos. Thanks everyone.
Bye,
I'm
everyone.
going to wave, but everyone on audio doesn't have to wave because they can't see you. But hang on the Discord audio. I'll chat to you all in a second. I'm still in the corner. That shouldn't work. I don't know what's happening there.
Nice.
Eddie, you messed it up.
They can still hear us. 1 second, I have messed it up. Hold the phone.
Nice setup, Eddie.
Thank you. All this tech and I don't know how to use it. I've busted it. But people get to see the bloopers now, I suppose. But I don't know if they can hear us very well over the loud music. But I know you can't hear the music, but on the live stream it's music. I'll end the live stream in a second.